Hey, what's going on, everybody? Saljon F1 here, and we have a new video. This one is going to be 5 building drills to practice. Something you're going to want to repeat, and this is mainly about going into modes such as 20s, 50s, the new playground mode, which hasn't been released and I've been waiting for, but modes like that. Even Blitz, if you just want to go on the side, but teams of 20, like currently teams of 20 is out right now. This one's a good one because it's not tracking your stats. You don't got to worry about quitting. You can just go off to the side. Don't worry about anything that's going to mess up whatever, you know what I mean? It's not going to be counted. Just go off to the side, get your resources, and practice some building. So this is what I mean by practicing. Get into a mode like this. You can do it in regular modes, but this is ideal because of the amount of resources you get. I think at teams of 20 you get more resources than you do in Blitz. So that's stuff like that. I think you do. I'm not sure, but I think you do. So yeah, go to teams of 20, get a whole bunch of resources really fast, and then just practice, just spam these building techniques. And then when the storm gets you, or if luckily you're in the circle and you don't have to run right away, then you just rinse and repeat. Just leave the game, start again, do it again, and just spam these techniques. And before we get into it, if you like the video and you enjoy what you're watching, please hit a thumbs up, comment on the video, hit a subscribe, as I'll be coming out with more content similar to this, as in guides on how to get better, and also commentaries and just overall gameplay. All right, let's do it. All right, first things first, double ramp rush. That's the first drill. We all know what a ramp rush is. We're gonna do the double ramp rush. It's just literally 1, 2, but you're also gonna put walls. So you're not just gonna do like this and be done with it. You're gonna have the walls here too. So you're gonna ramp. You're gonna just go like, just walk it, ramp, ramp, wall, wall. Stay in the center, like where I'm at, and you're just gonna keep doing that. That's it. And then you're gonna end up doing it while you run. But mainly, I mean, you want to put these walls there so if people shoot you down, it's harder to shoot you down, because these are a lot easier if you have to go through that. But if you have this in front, it's harder for them to take you down. And during that time, you can start returning fire and getting some peek shots on them. You're gonna practice doing it while you're running. Well, just like that. And that's the first drill. Also, another thing you can do while you're practicing your ramp rushing and stuff like that is directional control. If you need to move over to the side, go ahead and practice this. Ran out of resources, but you see what I'm saying? You can go ahead and practice moving over to the side, because you just might need to move over this way a little more, maybe to like get closer to somebody, get closer to an edge, or just to reach, you know what I mean? Because if you're ramp rushing somebody, trying to get to them, so you don't, whatever the situation is, if you need to move over, practice going at an angle, and you can protect yourself the whole entire way. You definitely want to learn how to be able to move and not just go straight forward like that. All right, building drill number 2. This is something you want to do after, let's say we already, you don't have to go that high. We're here. A safe way to like kind of move, keep pressing forward without going higher and higher, because the ramps are, you know, like this or whatever, instead of going higher and higher, and you just kind of want to press forward, is, you know, you can like, instead of just walling flat forward and getting shot down or whatever easily, you can make it a lot sturdier and move it to the side. But pretty much you're just gonna be like here. You're just gonna move it over like this. You can this is the reason you want this. Sometimes you can even do 2 like that. If you're getting shot down, they're shooting your ramps, you're landing on here, and then you can just rebuild your ramp. And that's the beauty of this too. It's like it's harder for you to go down, because if they shoot your wall, they shoot your ramp, you land on that. They shoot that down, you can rebuild that. And then also, while they're taking so much more time to shoot you, you can return fire. But yeah, so you can take it slow. I've clearly taken some fall damage, you know. I'm trying to be fast with it, but that's what you're practicing for. Practice moving to the side, here. You know, right there. And that just secures your movement directional pattern, and you also have a safer way to like return fire on your way up. So even if you're going up, they shooting you down, it's a lot harder to shoot you down here. Just keep spamming this drill like as you see here, and you'll have some safer ramp pushes as the storm comes and overwhelms me. Bye. All right, tip number 3. This is one where you want to use where, let's say somebody definitely has high ground, like kind of up, like say they're up there, and you kind of want to get a better angle, and then you want to move forward or something like that, and you're down here. Say you don't want to just ramp rush, right? Because say this angle, they're just gonna laser you. You're gonna keep just gonna like. This is actually not a great hill. Let's say something a little higher like this. Yeah, right here. So say you're gonna ramp, you want to get up to him, right? This angle right here, they're just gonna laser you hard. So you can like drop a wall right here, and you want to practice this. You're gonna jump and go floor to ramp same time, right there, and then you're gonna keep dropping the floor. Oh, that didn't work. Anyway, so right there, you jump, then you can put the wall. Oh, there we go. That's why we practice, right? That's why we practice. And now it's just a little easier a way of getting up there. I mean, now like look, we're at a different angle. It's also harder to shoot it down. It's not as easy. Actually, this one in particular, yeah, it shouldn't be as easy as long as I walled it off. But like you can return fire too from up here, and then you can kind of move forward and then work on some of the drills we had earlier. Whatever it is, you know. So this should have been walled off if I was really trying, you know. Maybe we were like this, and then you wanted to just move up. I was just saving resources, but yeah, a little bit harder to shoot down. And you can kind of move your way up, and then move forward. That's something you might want to practice. So you're here, you drop that. You know, whatever it is. I keep doing that drill over and over until you can do it pretty fast. And just keep moving up. All right, here is tip number 4. This is a turnaround. You're gonna use a wall to like turn around, and then you're gonna ramp up like this. You want to be able to do that real fast, and mainly you're just shielding yourself. Like it's usually when someone's behind you, you know they're behind you, but you want to turn back and go towards them. Right? Let me get back down real quick. Usually also when you're in a double ramp scenario, so I do this. That's gonna be my next tip too. So this kind of coincides, but you're double ramping, right? And then you leave that last one open, right there, and now you can push up. You just shielded yourself with a double ramp, and then you just turned around real fast because usually someone is looking at you when they're double shielded and they're waiting for their moment, and they're actually waiting for the moment for you to turn. You just want to be able to turn around real quick, ramp up, and then then you can probably get high ground from here, or then continue a build fight to try to secure high ground. I would just go up like about 2 ramps. This is if you want to go higher. See how I place that wall? I'll do it slower for you guys. 1, let's go this way. 1, 2. So I'm just here blocking it off. 1. You can do this, and then if you wanted, you can do that. The way I typically do it, because you want to get higher faster, is you go up here and I move up. So I built that first one, but I built up, and let me see. Can I remove this? It's so it's a higher jump, and then I go just down up. So it's going here, and then that one that's already built. Right there. All right, and last but certainly not least, this is the double ramp. I'm not talking about the one from earlier when you're going sideways, the ramp rush kind of one, the one where you're shielding from behind you as you're progressing, like, you know, higher. So what you can do to practice this, build yourself a little whatever right here, and then from here you're just going to practice rushing out. That's it. Then you can also steer in, like after you just want to be able to get this down. You don't want any breaks, whatever. You just keep practicing that. Oh, whoops, right there. Just give yourself a little bit right there. Boom, just keep practicing that. See, people here. Anyway, yeah, there's people here. Anyway, let's say you're in like retail row, whatever, Salty Springs, like in a house. Look at this guy. Boop, 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 boop. You can do it right outside the door too. Right there, see that? Boom. Practice doing outside of the door. Let's say if someone's above you and you need to get out safely and turn around and press the attack that way, you can go ahead and do that. You want to practice one thing at a time so you get faster at it, and then just start stringing it together. Pretend you're in like some crazy build fight and just start stringing all these different techniques together, and then after a while you'll know exactly what situation you're going to be using these things and when to pull out, what ramp, what style, whatever, and then you come up with certain things of your own, all that kind of stuff. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Those are 5 drills that you should practice, get good at, where it becomes muscle memory, and you can just knock it out real fast. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, hit a like, hit a subscribe, much appreciated, and I'll see you in the next video. See you guys.